I'm going to ask you too,
Oh no.
and I'll even ask myself. Now that we've entered the year 2024, brand new year, everybody's got these fucking New Year resolutions and blah, 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 and what I wish to happen in the new year. What's your wish list regarding the Montreal Canadiens for the year 2024? Now, it could be for the remainder of this season. It could be heading into the off season, the summer, anything, even heading into next season. But for the year 2024, I want to start with Joey.
Do it.
Joe, you look like that student that's like,
My hand's never up.
but your face said it all.
I'm always thinking and pondering. That's who I am.
Well, that's what the pondering face energy went from your screen to my screen.
Fair enough.
Joey, I start with you. What is your wish list for the Montreal Canadiens in the year 2024? The floor is yours.
Number one is to remove all the bad contracts. Do I have to mention names?
Yes, I want to hear names.
Anderson, Gallagher. Look, Savard has 1 year and he's done all right with the young people. I'm really on the fence with him.
Mm-hmm.
But mainly it would be more like Anderson, Gallagher. Those are, to me, are the bad ones.
Before the Armia contracts, the Dvorak contracts.
Well, Armia, yes, Dvorak too. Sorry, but Armia's gone. Does he have 1 year left?
Armia, Dvorak, and Savard have 1 year left on their contract.
Apologies, I thought Armia was done after this season, but yeah. So Armia, Gallagher, Anderson, and Dvorak. Like for me, I want them gone. I want them off the cap. Savard, I'm really on the fence with Savard. I mean, we don't really have another right side defenseman that could step in right now. I get it. We're
veteran too. Yeah,
veteran too. So I'm fine with that. So it's definitely to get rid of that, the bad contracts. And I'll keep saying it until I'm blue in the face. I want a first line talented player that can put up 90 plus points. I won't even say 100. That is capable of putting 90 plus points. I'll say 90. I'm even being generous because I want a 100-point player, but I'll say 90. I want Montreal to get that. You can't ask me a target because I don't know.
No. How would you like them to target that? Via draft or via trade?
Well, at this case, the way things are going, it'd have to be by trade. It can't be by draft because you're saying in the year of 2024, I don't think our draft pick, I don't know right now. It's a little too early to tell if there's anyone that's projected to be a 90-point player in the NHL that would fall to us. So unless we trade for it,
I don't see anybody who's available, Joey.
Okay.
Even in the most,
look, so many teams have done it that they traded for 90, 100-point players. Teams have done it. Why can't we? That's the question. On Matthew Tkachuk.
And who did they give away?
Jack Eichel.
For
Matthew Tkachuk?
For Matthew Tkachuk.
They got rid of Jonathan Huberdeau and Mike.
We don't have that to give to another
doesn't
team.
matter. I'm not talking about what we have to give. I'm talking about players too.
But the Jack Eichel trade.
Jack Eichel.
Buffalo got
Matthew Tkachuk, Tyler Seguin are the three I can think of. Tyler Seguin went to Dallas.
I don't see that happening in the modern day hockey, dude.
It just happened last year. It just happened the last 2 years. What are you talking about? The modern day hockey? It just happened.
Who for the Huberdeau?
Jack Eichel and Matthew Tkachuk. It just happened.
Eichel was a freak thing where he wanted to leave because the guy didn't want surgery. That's a whole different story. That does not happen every year, Joey.
But I get Joey's point. Joey,
who's available this year?
These other trades, it doesn't matter. You make them available to you via. I get what via trade.
It happened 2 years in a row.
They had assets to give. Who are we going to give? Fucking Buffalo.
Buffalo did not have any assets to give.
Like I said, Buffalo and whoever was in a position of non-strength. They were on their knees. Where is that this year?
So
it's not going to happen.
So
there's no team in that position.
My wishes. I don't care how we acquire it.
Okay,
I'm saying we need to acquire.
My wishes. I want fucking Wayne Gretzky to come in his prime to play the Canadiens. It's my wish.
I'd rather have Lemieux, but
come on, you got to talk logic. Yes, you're right.
Zook, well, how do you not say Lemieux? How do you?
I can't fight that.
Oh my goodness.
Because Wayne Gretzky's going to get more ratings.
So you say it's a rare thing, but it's happened 2 years in a row.
But the Huberdeau thing and Tkachuk, it's because they had 200-point players.
Well, I get Florida.
We don't have. So who are going to get four
able...
fucking first-round picks?
We always never have. That's the problem. We always never have.
That's yeah.
Zook is right with Florida. Zook is right with Florida. They were able to give a 90-point player in Huberdeau and their number one.
We don't have that.
Even Suzuki's
not even close to that. So
we haven't had an 80. We haven't had an 80-point player since Kovalev in 2007. So we never had it to begin with. So that's a problem in itself. So whatever they do to fix that, we go get a 90-point player.
I like that wish list. I really do. Look, I want that too, of course.
What opened my eyes to this, Zook, is the Dallas Stars, to me, who don't have as much history as Montreal, who don't have as much history as a lot of teams. I still remember when they acquired 2 first-line centermen in Jason Spezza when he was still really good, still pretty good, and Tyler Seguin. They were able to do it. I don't know how we're not able to do it. Jack Eichel, I don't even think we made an attempt. I still will believe this to this day until I'm blue in the face. I will argue this until my deathbed. I don't think Marc Bergevin attempted to try Jack Eichel at all, and we were very, very desperate to get a center. I don't think he tried. I think he played into their hand. Even if he did ask, they probably asked for the world, and look who they ended up with.
But I don't think Bergevin was GM when Jack Eichel.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, I know.
Okay, yes, I believe you.
And if he did ask, I think Bergevin just listened to what I forget. I think it's Kevin Adams for Buffalo. I think it was Adams, his name, the GM. I think he just literally just heard whatever Adams wanted to say for the players. I know he's probably saying Suzuki, Caulfield, and fucking Bergevin just bent over and said, okay, and that's about it. And look what he ended up getting traded for. Nothing close to value of Suzuki or Caulfield. Nothing close to value. I'm sorry.
No, I get I get it, Zook. Yeah, for sure.
Another player, Tage Thompson. To me, he has the potential. I don't know if he's hit it so far, but he has the potential to hit 90 points. And he got traded from St. Louis for an aging O'Reilly. So
and who? But
they won the cup. It worked out well for St. Louis because they won that cup. I get it, but they still ended up getting a player that can hit 90 points to me in Tage Thompson. So.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's all. It's been since 2007. We have not had an 80-point player. Not even 90, 80. Crosby, McDavid, McKinnon, all these guys. 3/4 of the league has an 80-point. But even Calgary,
those are first overall.
Calgary, even Blue Jackets. Johnny Gaudreau can hit 80 points for a shit Blue Jackets team.
Yeah, but he's having a bad season though. Well,
just saying, they have somebody that has the potential to hit it or has hit it. We don't. We don't have one guy that's hit 80 points. Has Monahan even hit 80 in his career?
I think he came close once, yeah.
But we're rebuilding, dude.
But that's But
even before we rebuild, we didn't have it.
But the thing is,
the boat on that.
How much
now
of
we have to wait.
But these players, how much of the past do you want though?
What do you mean?
Some of these players that are they're
not past your prime, but you'll have somebody that can hit it. Like you said, this guy can hit. This guy can hit 80.
I'd be willing to wait another decade with not having a 90-point player, but have a bunch of 70 or 60 players, more balanced team.
Zook, what's your wish list? Let's get to you because
my wish list is quite simple. I want to see some.
Joey, your wish list was great. I
want to see. Yeah, it's great. It's a good dream.
It's great.
It's a good dream that'll never happen because we live in Montreal. But anyhow.
See, that's what I don't like, Zook. It's because we live in Montreal. Why?
Players could say, fuck you, I'm not coming to play here. That's what it is. It's life. We have to deal with it. It's fine. It's okay. The management's in place. We're going to build a correct team.
They got this. Okay, go, Zook.
My wish list is quite simple. I want to see some sort of streak of good health.
Because don't we all?
I think that's been if anything, the biggest detriment to our development.
Yeah,
recently
the health of the players, yes,
less than having no talent,
especially for Kirby Doc and Newhook.
Kirby Doc breaks my heart, dude.
Thank God, so far,
that guy was on pace, dude. He was started. He had 2 games and he was already at how many points?
Beast mode. But thank God Caulfield is healthy. Thank God Slavkovsky's healthy. Thank God Gooley's healthy because I was worried about him.
Going into next year, man, I want to see a nice fucking a streak of fucking players playing together for a long amount of building that chemistry.
Okay.
And also, so like another wish list. I want to see a bigger explosion of Slavkovsky.
Yeah.
Next level.
One.
Like he took a level. He took a nice big level this year. I want to see
like 20 goals level.
I would be happy if he hits 20 goals this year. Yeah.
Okay. I like that too. I think a lot of us could agree with that.
It's frustrating seeing Slav because you see he's playing well, but it's not always resulting in points. And I'm like,
But that's good because that means it will come. That's
but that's what I'm saying. So when it's gonna come, it's gonna come. He's definitely gonna get rewarded.
Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty much my wish list.
That's pretty much it.
I could say other things, but whatever, man. I'm gonna make you say.
Gotcha.
Go for it, Sammy.
Yeah. I definitely want. I mean, I agree with Zook, especially the health of the players, the progression of the future stars like Slavkovsky, the goalies, and obviously, I think one thing I really want to see Caulfield score. He's obviously not going to hit it in 2024, but I want to see him get back on pace with that 30 goal mark.
Maybe. What's he on pace for this year? Like 20, 25?
I didn't calculate, but he's on pace for like 20. But I want Caulfield to get back to that like 30 goal pace, potential 40, hopefully. Yeah. This year, I actually want to see the Laval Rockets make the playoffs because it's actually a fucking sick vibe at Place Bell in Laval when they make the playoffs. And I think it'll be fantastic for the development of these future prospects like Joshua Roy, like Logan Mailloux. We talked about Arbor Jacki there and his role over there. For him too, knowing just to fight for a professional playoff spot position, I think it'll be excellent for those prospects. My wish list is, again, to just see the prospects, let them grow, let them cook, like the Lane Hudsons, the Reinbacher, Mishar, Owen Beck. Like, I look forward to seeing them too with the organization next year. Oh man, I really hope half of those deadweight contracts will be gone before the start of next season. I don't anticipate Dvorak and Armia to be gone. I think they'll wait for their one more year. But if you could get rid of somebody, any one of those contracts, just to clear the space. The cap is going up. It's going to go up again the year after. I get it. And one last thing. I really want the Canadiens to draft top 10. I don't want them making the playoffs this year.
Okay.
It's probably more than likely going to be the case.
They're very borderline right now. I don't know.
They're borderline, but right now they're on pace.
They're 15. They're top 15 right now.
Well, right now, 15, they're on pace of getting probably the 8th overall pick. And I go on tankathon.com to see, dude, if they could draft the player Berkeley Catton, I don't know if I pronounced the name properly. This kid's amazing in the Western Hockey League. Even Caden Lidstrom, another 6'4" winger. He's got 46 points in 32 games, but like Catton right now has got 61 points in 37. Like he's killing it. So. But if the Canadiens could land that kind of forward, while the other teams ahead of them could draft defensemen, I think we'll be in a good position. If we could draft like a really good potential top 6 forward, who might have potential scoring 20 goals too in the NHL, that's my wish list.
I just did the lottery for you, Sam, and we came first in the tankathon.
Dude, fuck off.
I have it in front of my screen. I can show it to you if you want. No, first, Anaheim second, San Jose third, Chicago fourth.
If we're drafting Macklin's Celebrini, I'm gonna be celebrating naked.
We'll be Macklin on some Macklin.
I'll be Macklin naked down the road of where I live, and
you're gonna be sliding down, but naked.